Are you thinking about getting an MBA? If yes, do not click the apply button until you finish this episode. Today, we're going to talk about who should pursue an MBA nowadays and who might get more benefits from other alternatives instead. We will also share the 5 most important factors you have to consider before making this huge investment. Let's get started. An MBA has historically been seen as a golden ticket to high-paying jobs, leadership roles, and industry connections. But that's not necessarily the case anymore. These days, professionals can access these opportunities through various avenues such as skill development, certifications, networking, etc. But does that mean an MBA is no longer relevant? Well, let's see what kind of benefits an MBA offers. One of the biggest benefits is the earning potential. Studies still show that MBA graduates earn more than those with just a bachelor's degree. According to recent data, the average starting salary for MBA grads is around $120,000 to $150,000, depending on the industry. Some states even have average salaries getting to the $190,000 range. And over time, that salary gap tends to widen as MBA holders move into leadership positions more quickly. Another benefit is the networking opportunity. Business schools offer direct access to alumni networks, company recruiters, and professors who have deep industry connections. Many people say the network alone is worth the tuition. Think about it. When you attend a top MBA program, you're surrounded by ambitious peers who will go on to leadership roles across industries. Those connections can be invaluable when job searching or looking for business opportunities. Finally, excellent MBA programs can offer valuable executive leadership and business skills. These programs often have strong focuses on executive decision-making, complex problem-solving, and strategic thinking. That's why many top executive roles require or prefer an MBA. If your goal is to work in senior management, strategy consulting, or investment banking, an MBA could give you a competitive edge. In fact, many C-suite executives have MBAs because these programs prepare professionals for these high-level skills. Okay, with all these benefits, does it mean an MBA is the way to go if you want career advancement? Well, yes, but only for certain types of candidates. If you consider yourself as one of the following types, an MBA could provide an incredible value for you. The first type of candidates, career switcher. If you're looking to pivot into a new field, say from engineering to finance or from marketing to consulting, an MBA can provide that bridge, giving you the credibility and network to make the switch. Companies like McKinsey, Goldman Sachs, and Google still heavily recruit from top MBA programs. For example, the associate role at McKinsey prefers someone with an MBA or PhD. The asset and wealth management vice president role at Goldman Sachs states having an MBA is a plus, and the operations manager role at Google requires an MBA or graduate degree in a management field with an emphasis on business operations and strategy. As you can see, having an MBA would give you a boost when competing for these roles. The second type of candidates, international professionals. For international professionals looking to break into the US or European job markets, an MBA can be a valuable way to gain a local network, work authorization, and credibility in a new country. Another type of candidates? Entrepreneurs and business owners. For entrepreneurs, some top-tier MBA programs offer students access to their venture capital networks, mentorship, accelerators, and resources to help them create and scale their businesses. Some business schools even provide students access to funding to help turn their business ideas into viable businesses, along with partnership opportunities with industry leaders. Now, let's explore the alternatives to a traditional MBA and who might benefit from them instead of committing to a full-scale MBA program. If you just graduated from college and you don't have any work experience yet, it's essential to gain some real-world work experience before considering an MBA. Here is why. Real-world experience can help you better understand the business concepts and apply them effectively. Case studies and discussions are more valuable when you have first-hand experience. At the same time, many top MBA programs prefer candidates with 3 to 5 years of experience because they bring diverse perspectives and contribute meaningful insights to their class and fellow students. So if you're a fresh grad, it would be more valuable to explore the alternatives, which I'm going to cover in a minute. Second, if you're a technical and creative professional, such as engineer, designer, or digital marketer who wants to stay in your field, you might not need to invest in an MBA, since many employers prioritize technical skills over business degrees. Third, if you're a freelancer, independent consultant, or a small business owner, and already have a profitable business, an MBA may not provide enough added value for you. Instead of a business degree, your practical business experience and personal branding may be more useful for growth. Finally, if you're in a highly specialized field such as medicine and law, a specialized master's degree in your specific area might be more beneficial than an MBA. Before we talk about the alternatives, let's talk about the 5 most important factors you must consider before making a huge investment in an MBA program. Number 1, the cost. Hands down, tuition is the biggest factor. A top-tier MBA program can cost over $240,000, and that doesn't include lost wages if you go full-time. That's a serious financial commitment. And if you have to take out student loans to help pay for the program, remember that the student loan debt can follow you for years. While salaries for MBA grads are high, the break-even point can take several years, especially if you don't land a 6-figure job right away. Number 2, the time commitment. A full-time MBA takes 2 years, while part-time or executive MBAs can take even longer. That's a lot of time spent out of the workforce or juggling studies with work. For some fast-moving industries, stepping away for 2 years can put you at a disadvantage. Also, the time commitment extends beyond classes. Building relationships, attending conferences, and getting involved in other school-related activities can take up a lot of your time as well. Number 3, the work-life balance. An MBA program involves rigorous coursework, group projects, and networking events in addition to class time. There will be a lot of weekends and evenings spent on homework, projects, and other school-related activities. If you have a full-time job, managing your work along with the coursework and personal responsibilities can lead to burnout if not handled carefully. Number 4, the opportunity costs. Spending 2 years full-time in an MBA means potentially delaying promotions, new job opportunities, or entrepreneurial ventures. If you are taking a part-time MBA while working full-time, you might not have the bandwidth to take on important projects or initiatives that could lead to promotions. With that said, an MBA might not always accelerate career growth as expected. Plus, let's be honest, not all MBA programs are created equal. While top programs like Harvard, Stanford, and Wharton carry a lot of prestige, lower-ranked programs might not have the same job placement rates or networking advantages, which might further increase your opportunity costs. Okay, so if you are on the fence about business school, what are some alternatives that offer similar benefits without the hefty price tag? First, if your goal is to move up to a higher-ranked position, take a look at where your company is heading. If you're working at a company in a high-growth phase, you might already be on the fast track for promotions without needing an advanced degree. Many businesses, especially startups and rapidly expanding firms, promote employees based on performance and leadership rather than credentials. In these cases, staying in the workforce, upskilling through specialized training, and riding the company's growth could be a smarter career move than taking time off for an MBA. Speaking of specialized training, specialized certification is increasingly popular among professionals. If you're looking to boost your credentials in a specific area, programs like Google's Project Management Certification, CFA for Finance, PMP for Project Management, or coding boot camps can be just as effective to help advance your career. Another option is online business programs on platforms like Coursera, edX, and LinkedIn Learning. Instead of spending over $200,000 on an MBA, you can access high-quality business courses from top universities for a fraction of the price. Many of these online courses allow you to learn at your own pace while keeping your job, making it easier to balance work and school. While an online certificate might not replace the prestige of an MBA, it can be a powerful tool for upskilling, career transitions, and proving your expertise to employers without the debt. And don't forget the networking groups and mentorship programs offered by many professional organizations and industry groups. Many professionals build strong networks through industry meetups, conferences, mastermind groups, and online communities without paying business school tuition. Depending on your industry, events like TechCrunch Disrupt, TEDx, and South by Southwest provide excellent networking and learning opportunities. Additionally, platforms like Mentor Cruise and Growth Mentor connect professionals with experienced mentors across various industries. And if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, instead of spending six figures on an MBA, why not use that money to start a business? Real-world experience can often be more valuable than classroom learning. At the end of the day, with all these pros, cons, and alternatives, is an MBA still worth it in 2025? The answer is, it depends. If your goal is to work in consulting, finance, or a Fortune 500 company, an MBA from a top-tier school could give you an advantage. Many of these industries actively recruit from MBA programs, particularly from prestigious schools. In fields like management consulting or investment banking, having an MBA isn't just a boost, it's often an unspoken requirement to advance beyond a certain level. Or if your company offers to pay for it, that's a no-brainer. Free education and career growth? Take it. Many large corporations offer tuition reimbursement programs for employees looking to develop leadership or specialized business skills. If you can get your MBA partially or fully funded while working, you get all the benefits without the massive debt burden. Or if you want to move into a completely different field and need a structured way to make that pivot, an MBA could be the right path. It provides credibility, a new skill set, and access to a powerful alumni network, which can be crucial when breaking into industries where you have little experience. Many career switchers use business school as a way to gain relevant internships, network with industry insiders, and position themselves for new opportunities. But if you're already established in your industry, want to start a business, or don't want the debt, there are plenty of other ways to level up your career. If you've already built a strong professional reputation and network, an MBA may not offer enough return on investment to justify the cost. And for aspiring entrepreneurs, the money spent on tuition could be better used to launch a business, gain hands-on experience, or invest in more targeted learning through mentorships, accelerators, or industry-specific courses. That's it for today's episode. Are you considering an MBA, or have you taken an alternative path? Let us know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share this with anyone debating the MBA question. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.